Get ready for your family's summer adventure with Curry Honda in Chicopee. Hi, it's Cassie, and we want you to hit the road in the all-new 2026 Honda Passport, built for rugged trails and packed with style. Available in vibrant colors to match your vibe. Or pack everyone up in the new Honda Odyssey, the ultimate family minivan with a spacious interior, rear seat entertainment, and cabin watch to keep your kids in check. Come get your dream ride at Curry Honda in Chicopee on Memorial Drive or online at curryhondamass.com.
Rock 102, Springfield's Classic Rock. It's 5:50 and Pink Floyd with Bax and Nagle on Rock 102.
It is going to be sunny today with a high of 76. First day of the Big E. You know, you can't beat that.
No, you can't.
Tomorrow, could see a spot shower or two with a high of 76. It is 60 right now in downtown Springfield.
Let me see here. Hollywood Trash is brought to you by Western Mass Masons. Call them for all your foundation and chimney needs.
Somehow you still care about what's happening in Hollywood. So from Tinseltown, 3,000 miles away, it's Steve Nagle's Hollywood Trash.
Well, we might be getting some fresh new sad Ben Affleck memes because these are not happy times right now. Ben is reportedly down in the dumps because Jennifer Garner is in full planning mode for her wedding to fiancé John Miller. A source says, quote, "For Ben, it's torture. He was clinging to the hope she'd have second thoughts and call it off now, but that's clearly not happening. He has to get his head around the fact that she'll be officially wed and tied down to someone else who's going to be living under the same roof and spending time with his kids." Even though Jen and Ben have been spending time together, the source says, quote, she's just telling friends how happy they both are and John's her soulmate.
And that's not sitting well with him, even though he's gone to that well multiple times, only to be rejected countless times for his behavior.
Well, now you're stuck in the friend zone.
Oh, I think he's earned the friend zone.
Well, I mean, it was J-Lo twice.
But Jennifer Gardner went like 3 times now.
But he just goes back to the old. You gotta get some new. You gotta get some strange Ben.
How about a Lindsay Lohan? I bet the two of them would get along fine.
Oh, actually, Lindsay Lohan's doing fine on her own. She doesn't need any sobriety coaches anymore. She cleaned herself up. She's, taking care of business.
How's Amanda Bynes doing these days? Maybe the two of them could hook up.
Actually, yeah, you know what? That would be a match made in heaven. And all of a sudden, my internet doesn't work. Does yours?
Well, it appears to be working just
not
okay.
Fine.
No, it's working.
You got yours?
Yeah, I got it.
Well, that's
to make stuff up, Steve.
Make stuff up.
Anyone gonna be able to tell the difference?
Let me see if I can pull up another different website here. Let's see. I'll just read headlines. You ready?
Sure.
Rainn Wilson says The Office was jaw-droppingly offensive at times, and NBC lost out on $1 billion by axing the Dwight spinoff. They really missed out on that. I don't know. I don't necessarily think spinoffs are a good idea.
It depends on the spinoff.
Yeah, but how many of them have actually been? What's a wildly successful spin? The Jeffersons was a wildly successful spinoff.
Laverne and Shirley was a big one.
Right, but now in this, you wouldn't have been able to do like a Seinfeld spinoff.
You could have though, and you probably would have been okay.
Yeah.
Frasier did pretty good.
Yeah.
There was there's been others. I'm just not sure if I would have surrounded a show around that character. He was annoying as part of an ensemble.
Which one?
Dwight Schrute.
Oh, Dwight. Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Better Call Saul was a pretty good sequel.
Yeah, but you're talking. But it's not. It's not that many shows that are that successful.
No, you're absolutely
a handful of them. That Dave Coombs show. How's that doing?
Couldn't tell you.
A spinoff to Milwaukee.
Not only am I not listening.
Is he jumping up and down doing Hassenpfeffer Incorporated?
I don't know if he's putting gloves on beer bottles.
Let's see. Oh, Tom Cruise has been rumored to guide Ana de Armas into Scientology. Well, that's fun.
Or is it?
It's like you meet a guy and you're like, oh my God, this guy's so handsome, he's rich, he's smart, he's funny, and cynical.
You know, if you can look past some of that stuff, I mean, if, let's say he had like a chipped tooth, would you not date a guy because he's got a chipped tooth? He's got a lot of other great positives.
Okay, but you can those are blemishes that could be overlooked.
You can't always overlook someone with a chipped tooth. You always say, wow, what happened to that chipped tooth?
Well, did you ever, women who worry about some facial feature that they have or whatever, but that's like part of who they are. That actually makes them good looking, So maybe, even Tom Cruise with a chipped tooth would still look pretty good.
If it weren't for that whole culty thing.
Right, it's that whole ideology thing that really screws it up for him.
Well, hey, listen, no one's perfect. There's baggage. There's baggage on every carousel.
Mark Hamill was in one of the most beloved trilogies of all time, and he had the chance to join another, but he turned it down. Luke Skywalker was offered a part in The Human Centipede 2.
And he turned it down?
Yeah. He said, that was an easy one. I said, no, don't send the script. The premise alone was just too much. I'll never see one, and I really resent the fact that some human being thought of that concept of sewing people together mouth to, goodbye and never enter my life again. Although his new movie, The Long Walk, is pretty intense, Hamill is not a big horror fan. He said, quote, I get the appeal of Friday the 13th and all those horror slasher gore movies, but they're just not for me.
Yeah, you do wonder whether you got a script that's just so gross and awful. Whether that's an actual insult to you or if that's like a last-ditch effort.
How popular was Centipede 1? I didn't see it. I never saw it. I heard a description of it. That's something I'm not interested in seeing.
Yeah, I didn't see it either, but someone wrote that script and thought, I'm writing this with Mark Hamill in mind.
But it's popular enough that it's obviously making some money to make a number 2, unless you're just a movie studio going, all right, what is the worst what is our producers? What is the worst possible thing we could put out? Hey, how about humans being sewn together, ATM, and then feeding them and then, watching the whole experiment.
It's like the whole concept of the producers. If you put out a flop, you'll make money.
Yeah, but here they are. Here's people like, oh my God, I can't wait. I can't wait till Centipede 2 comes out. And you think this is good.
I've had this script on my desk for Centipede 3. I can't get through it, but I'm willing to greenlight it.
See, at that point, it would be like, is it like the Zucker movies? Is it Centipede 2.5? Where they cut the centipede in half and then it regrows itself. See, I could work in Hollywood. Kim Kardashian
You can barely work in Westfield.
That's true. Kim Kardashian posted stunning photos from her family's tropical beach vacation. Palm trees, white sand, crystal blue waves, right?
Unless you said something to say.
Oh my God, the last time I got sprayed with something salty and wet was when Ray J turned his tidal wang into my ocean cavern in that sex tape you can purchase on YouPorn for $39.95.
Kalen?
I never got that down and dirty with your mother, Chris Kim, but one summer I dropped anchor deep in the cove. I hoisted my mainsail, rode her breakers, and slammed my dinghy straight into the coral beef. You ever visit the coral beef?
No, I never have. What are you trying to say?
Well, what I'm trying to say is when my conch shell finally blew, the tide rolled in so hard the lifeguard wrote me up for public indecency and illegal beach erosion. We're going on the mild side today.
That's probably for the best.
And that's your Hollywood trash on Rock 102.
Scott Cohen with sports on.
And now, Bax's View from the Couch. Brought to you by Rocky's Ace Hardware, your grilling destination. Weber, Big Green Egg, Uni Pizza Ovens, and Traeger Woodfire Grills.
Hey, good morning, sports fans. How the heck are you? Folks, it's week 2 of the NFL season, and while I'm sure everybody is excited to see how timid and ill-prepared the Patriots might be against the Miami Dolphins, I can assure you they will be slightly better prepared than the Dolphins will, since that dumpster fire of a football team is 1 or 2 weeks away from becoming a total shambles. At least there's still a thread of optimism that last week's Patriots loss to the Raiders was just simply a fluke, an aberration, an out-of-character misstep that can may easily correct itself, and perhaps it will. But in my ever-ending quest to find the silver lining in nearly every possible moment of potential calamity and disaster, we should all take comfort in this. At least the Patriots are not the 49ers. Now, you might say, but Baxi, I thought the San Francisco 49ers were a promising young club full of potential, to which I would say, yes, they were. That was until quarterback Brock Purdy injured his toe in the season opener against Seattle. You see, Brock Purdy is looking to miss the next several weeks due to that banged-up toe, and so that means the 49ers will have to go to their number 2 option. And that number 2 option happens to be former Patriots first-round pick quarterback Mac Jones. Yesterday, in an effort to conceal his panic, 49ers general manager John Lynch told reporters, quote, "I'm excited to see him get an opportunity to go and show what he can do." Folks, are there any available New England Patriots fans who'd be willing to help Mr. Lynch out with this one? Because I'm pretty sure I already know how it's going to work out. And unless John Lynch is consumed with a blinding level of denial, I think it's safe to say that Mac Jones will be no more successful there than he was here. And I think we all remember how that worked out for everybody here. And that's the reason he's there rather than here. And I can't wait to watch it happen and be somebody else's problem. But hey, enough of my yapping. Sports brought to you by Rocky's Ace Hardware. Time for a little surgery? Pruning your trees and shrubs? Get the Fiskars Power Level Whopper Pruners for $35 at Rocky's with your Ace Rewards card. Fiskars, top-of-the-line pruning tools at your neighborhood Rocky's Ace Hardware. I'm Bax. That's my view from the couch.
Rock 102, Springfield's classic rock.
Rock 102, Springfield's classic rock. It's 612 and Skinnerd with Bax and Nagle on Rock 102.
Sunny today for the first day of the Big E.
Oh,
boy! Yeah, high is 76. It's
You got to go to the Big E? You got to go to the Big E.
You gotta go to the Big E.
You gotta go to the Big E?
You gotta walk around with a giant turkey leg at 9 o'clock in the morning wearing pajamas, just like most people do.
I don't have any immediate plans to go to the Big E, but I can't wait to answer all those questions if whether I'm going or not, because I have no immediate desire to go there today.
You sure?
If you ask me an hour from now, my answer will probably be the same as it is right this minute, which is I have no desire to go today.
Is Dan going to be there? Because he usually does the veterans thing.
I believe Dan is going to be there.
Well, there you go.
But that he does the whole veterans thing. He's done that for years.
Yeah,
and because he's a veteran, he served this country proudly.
Yeah,
and so he'll be there at the VA table across from the Avenue Estates today.
You can go say hi to Dan while you're there. Well, a couple.
But that would be
things.
the only reason I'd want to go, just to hang with Dan. Dan's a good hang.
You think so?
Sure.
Well, how was last night at the fort?
It was a beautiful night to be out there. Trailer Trash sounded great, as they normally do. Had a chance to see some of my good time friends. Haven't been over to the fort in quite a while, so it was nice to get back there.
Yeah,
it was a beautiful night, and they raised money for the Jimmy Fund and for the Andy E. Palliative Care Center at Mercy.
Well, there's the important part.
That was the important part.
The money was raised for that, and I'm really glad they have that center over there.
You know what? I got a chance to go up there when they unveiled it.
Yeah,
and it's really very, very nice.
Yeah,
like it's designed to be comfortable for not only the person who is ill, but also for the family as well. It's a very well designed part of that floor.
From someone who experienced that hospital scenario, I wish that had been around then. Obviously, it wasn't built then yet, and but it's a great thing that we actually have that here in Springfield.
Yeah,
for people to use. Well, that was good. You had the thing. I didn't get a chance to go to the Riverfront Park last night.
Right.
But I did go to the Big E media party.
I haven't been there in so long, I almost forgot what it was all about. But then I remembered, that's what it was about.
Oh, well, it's a lot of schmoozing. It's a lot of, seeing people that you haven't seen in a while.
Well, it used to be. It used to be like a collection of all the radio and TV people in the area. And that was like the one time a year you'd see everybody. It's like kind of catching up with old friends and stuff. But there's only like 4 or 5 other radio people in the entire city, and all the TV people. I don't even think they're 21 years old yet.
No, I don't think they are, and I don't know. I'm trying to pull up the website. I met somebody. He's one of them reporters that goes out on the street. I can't seem to pull it up for some reason.
Western Mass News?
Yeah, I saw what's her name, Kaylee Collins and Julia O'Keefe.
Uh-huh.
They're like the twinsies. Oh my God, welcome. It's 22 News.
That's cool.
Oh my God, did you hear what happened yesterday? I'm trying to see the name of this guy. I wish I had seen it before. Nick Antonakis. Nick Antonakis.
Oh, yeah, I know who that is.
Yeah. I met him on the way in. Barry Krieger was there with one of the news people from whatchamacallit, from 22, and then she was along with that Nick. He listens every day.
The kid does?
Because
I know Barry does, but...
Yeah, but this kid, we listen to you in the van when when they're out standing in front of a courthouse, an empty courthouse at 4:00 in the morning. They're listening to us.
We listen to you guys when we're desperate to find news stories.
Yeah, and then he's like, "Oh, somebody said something to him. Oh, have you heard how they make fun of you?" And then he goes, "I've never heard anybody make fun." I'm like, "No, not you specifically, just the logistics.
You in like your industry.
Yeah.
Your local employer."
And then we had the whole discussion about, the Springfield police cruiser, that cop going rogue and hitting that pedestrian on the sidewalk, which didn't happen. No, but the design of the headline made it seem like Springfield cops were just driving up on side of the side. That's how they're catching criminals now. We're just driving up on the sidewalk and hitting pedestrians. That's not what happened.
Yeah,
a car hit that car, and then chain reaction, and unfortunately somebody got hit.
So who else was there?
Let's see.
Was our buddy Matt Price there?
I didn't see Matt Price there.
Matt posted something on Facebook, which I thought was misleading not that long ago. He put this big, giant thing about how he started at Western Mass News and his career. And I'm thinking, oh, my God, did he get another job? Is he leaving? No, he was just celebrating 5 years on the job. And I'm like, well, good for you.
Yeah.
5 years. Way to go, Matt. Nicely done.
That's very nicely done.
I'll tell you what, in local news, 5 years is almost worth getting a gold watch.
That's pretty good.
That is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for him.
And then I ran into Willy Wonka, a.k.a. the Big Enos, Gene Cassidy.
Well, he does run a land of pure imagination.
Yes. It's imagine how much money you're going to spend when you get here, right?
Imagine how much money he'll make at the end of it.
But they had this guy. It was an actual mobile DJ. I don't even know what it looked like. Almost like the bass he had. It was like a DJ booth.
Yeah.
That was set upon something that the wheels looked like a rascal. Right? And this guy, it actually looked pretty cool.
Yeah.
But it was somebody said to me, "Hey, you'd make a lot of money if you did something like that." And I go, it's like a moped though. You don't want to let anybody see you riding the thing.
Yeah,
but
right.
This guy's got a screen on the front of the DJ booth playing music videos, which, hello MTV back in the day,
right.
Bringing it back, bringing nostalgia back. And then he's got the microphone and everything, and he's zipping around.
He's got headlights and stuff?
Yes, the whole thing is lit up. It's just a box on wheels, but there's lights all over it.
But he's mobile. He's a mobile DJ.
And he's just zooming back and forth. And I'm like, this is actually a good idea for people who don't want to stand near loud music during a conversation. The guy can just move out of the way. And that's what he was doing. He was like, people would gather a little bit and start talking, and then he'd move away with the thing, so you wouldn't have to worry about turn that music down.
How does he power up?
It's gotta be
battery, right?
Yeah. I mean, that thing I bought for my equipment, I can run my stuff for like 20 hours because it's such a low amperage thing or whatever. It's just two speakers and a computer. But
he's got 2 turntables and a microphone.
Yeah. Bottles in hands, you just clap your hands, and just clap your hand. Where's that? But I thought that was pretty cool.
That's very cool.
An actual mobile DJ.
Is he a Shriner?
No,
because that's the kind of things like the Shriners would do. They go to bathtub on wheels. They go to a bed with that's got an outboard motor on it. I mean, those are the kinds of things the Shriners do.
This guy didn't look like he should be anywhere near children, so I don't think he's a Shriner.
Let's not judge. We don't judge here, Steve.
Yes, we do. We make snap judgments and sweeping generalizations about everything. That's how we do this.
Well, I think it's a great concept.
Yeah.
Great idea.
So it was all right. I did point out to Gene Cassidy in the video that I made that where's the Swedish meatball tent? You know, where's that booth?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, it's around here somewhere. You know, that kind of the charcuterie that they had.
Yeah, I wonder why there was never a charcuterie tent or you're right. It would be nice to have like some Swedish meatballs, like an IKEA.
Yeah, there's nothing like eating a piece of fancy cheese and prosciutto while you're standing next to a horse that just dropped a load on the ground. They had the Clydesdales out there, and like everybody's eating, and then this one horse just decides. You could tell that he just drank Budweiser.
I see. Yeah.
Well, it just came out on the sidewalk.
Oh, look, Mom, there's a baked potato on the floor. No, that's not a baked potato, hon. Keep walking.
But we will talk more about the Big E and all it has to offer coming up.
It's 6:22 with Bax and Nagle on Rock 102. Rock 102, Springfield's Classic Rock at 6:28. And AC/DC with Bax and Nagle on Rock 102.
Liam has the full forecast for you.
Hey, real quick, the wine passport, we've been selling that for the last couple of weeks. There's only like 10 left. 10 of these things left. And here's the deal. $75 gets you $150 in gift certificates to local wineries like Mineral Hills, Winehouse and Vineyard, Hardwick Vineyard, and it's half off. I mean, think about that. Half of $150 is $75. That's all it costs you. But there's only 10 left, and they don't expire until August of next year. So again, 10 left. Get yours today, right now at Shop 30 at the Shop 30 store at rock102.com.
Look at you with the math.
Well, I mean,
Figuring
it's
that
actually
out.
it's kind of done for me. I don't have to overthink it, but still.
Well, there you go. Mm-hmm. Do you want to laugh?
I do.
All right, let's laugh.
It's Bax and Nagle's Joke of the Day
I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown. I amuse you.
on Rock 102,
I make you laugh.
Springfield's Classic Rock.
I'm gonna fire that guy. Jeez. A wife leaned into her husband and purred. Have you ever seen $20 all crumpled up? Right.
Yeah.
And the husband shook his head. Nope. So she unbuttons her blouse. She reaches into her bra and she pulls out a crumpled $20 bill. Right.
Okay.
And he's like, "Nice trick." Right.
Yeah.
And then she teased up. She goes, "Did you ever see $50 all crumpled up?" And he's like, "No." And then off comes some more clothes, right?
Right.
And then out comes a crumpled $50 bill from her undergarments.
No
right?
kidding.
Yeah. And now he's sweating in anticipation of what's coming next. And then she leans in and goes, "Did you ever see $50,000 all crumpled up?" And he's like, "No, but I'd love to." And she's like, "All right, go in the garage. Take a look." She cracked up the car. She ruined a $50,000 vehicle. Well, at least he can still have,
Yeah.
for only $20.
Yeah.
It's better than a dinner and a comedy show. And there you go. I don't even know what I'm doing here.
Yeah, there you go.
Bax and Nagle in the morning on Rock 102.
Here's your Western Mass News First Alert Forecast.
It's the first day of the Big E, and the weather is going to be absolutely perfect. Today we'll see plenty of sunshine with highs between 72 and 78, a light northerly breeze at about 3 to 6 miles per hour. Tonight we're partly to mostly clear and cool with lows between 54 and 50. Tomorrow we have a mix of sun and clouds with highs between 76 and 80, increasing clouds by the afternoon with an isolated hit or miss shower, though most are dry. With your Western Mass News First Alert Forecast, I'm meteorologist Liam Murphy.
Hey, it's Bax. Listen, if you're looking for a job, it doesn't suck. Springfield Auto and Truck in Indian Orchard is hiring right now. They need a service writer, a showroom coordinator, and a truck accessory installer. If you're a motivated team player that actually would like to do something crazy, like enjoy the place you work and the people you work with, imagine paid vacations, optional overtime, wicked cool people. It's 797 Berkshire Avenue in Indian Orchard. You just swing by, ask for Mike, or stop by springfieldtruck.com, or you can find them on Facebook. Fill out an application. Springfield Auto and Truck, the premier truck upfitters in Western Mass.
Hi, this is Dirk Koopman, owner of Koopman Lumber. Our remodeled kitchen and bath showroom in Indian Orchard is the perfect place to start your next project. It's full of inspiration, real kitchen and bathroom setups to help you envision what's possible. Our experienced designers are here to help you explore layouts, styles, and smart solutions for your space. Start with a visit to Koopman's, right here in Springfield. Koopman Lumber, supplying excellence for generations.
Hey, it's Cassie from Curry Honda in Chicopee. Okay, Mom. Backpacks, lunch boxes, water bottles, soccer cleats. Oh yeah, the kids. If your life feels like one giant carpool, the Honda CR-V and Honda Pilot are here to save the day. With plenty of room for teammates, snacks, and those mystery smells from the gym bags, Honda has you covered. Plus, top safety ratings mean you can focus on, did everyone actually put their shin guards on? Come visit us at Curry Honda on Memorial Drive in Chicopee or online at curryhondamass.com.
At Planet Fitness, this is the year of getting stronger, and you can get started now by saving $28 or more when you join today. We have all the best-in-class equipment you could ever need and free fitness training to help you mix up your routine. Plus, you can work out your way on your time at any convenient location near you. Most open 24 hours. Join Planet Fitness today and save $28 or more. Just $1 down, $15 a month, cancel anytime.
Find your nearest club and join today. Deal ends September 12th.
See Home Club for details.
6:33 with Bax and Nagle on Rock 102. It's time for news brought to you by Yankee Home Improvement. This month, Yankee Home is giving you 50% off installation, 0 down, 0 interest, and get this, an extra $750 for the first 25 callers. Here's local radio icon Steve Nagle.
It's here, and it opens today. It's the Big E! Walmart without a roof will be open at 8 a.m.
You know what? It is the greatest collection of genetic stew we have here in New England.
Well, like I said, what other place can you dress up in your pajamas at 8 o'clock in the morning and go enjoy a turkey leg and an egg sandwich?
And then look at sheep balls in a barn.
I love sheep balls. I heard that the unicorn cow might be back this year.
Really?
There was a little...
Was he like retired? Wasn't making it in his old age? Came back, wanted to get some extra hours?
And there might have been some accusations of animal cruelty. Keeping the cow up in a pen.
I don't see how that's cruel at all.
It's a unicorn. How do you not like a unicorn?
It's giving him a job opportunity.
Yeah, the Big E, the largest event on the East Coast and the 4th largest fair in North America, kicks off for a 17-day run. The fair opens.
Ever have the runs for 17 days?
Yeah. Eating at a state fair. The fair opens.
Well, be sure to hydrate.
The fair opens with Military Appreciation Day, offering free admission to active duty, retired military personnel, and veterans with a valid ID. Last year, the fair set a new attendance record with over 1.63 million visitors, and the second weekend was particularly busy, with Saturday seeing nearly 180,000 attendees. Visitors are advised to avoid traveling to the fair between 8:30 a.m. and 11 a.m. to avoid traffic congestion, and late-night departures are also busy. When do the buildings in Midway open? Big E gates open at 8 a.m.
Okay.
Big E Bakery is open from 9 to 10:30. 9 a.m. to 10:30 p.m.
I see.
When is my state town day at the Big E? Well, let's see. 4-H Day is tomorrow.
Okay.
Storyton Day is Sunday.
Right.
That's my town, Storyton.
Storyton.
I lived there for years.
At the tavern is not exactly a place you live.
A salute to West Springfield on Monday.
A salute?
Whatever. Rhode Island Day. Oh, my God. Tuesday?
Yeah.
Worst day to go ever.
Let's go.
Yeah, no, we're not going.
I'm going to pack down Soggy Dogs and Dell's Lemonade like I'm going out of business.
It's Rhode Island Day and also paired with the Salute to Holyoke Day. Are you really insulting the people of Holyoke?
All right.
By using the guise of Rhode Island?
Listen, I know you got to bug up your ass about Rhode Island, but you know what? Rhode Island is an absolute joy, a gem. You just don't know fun if it would beat you right in the face with it.
Rhode Island sucks, man.
Rhode Island's awesome.
No, and there's a whole day dedicated. Oh, look, it's the worst day of the Big E. It's Rhode Island Day. See, that's what it is. It's like, remember I told you about the Kid Rock concert.
Yeah.
Kid Rock alienates half his audience because he goes on the tirades or political tirades during the show, and then Foreigner had to open for them because you have to balance it out with something. That's what they're doing here. Salute to Holyoke because we have Rhode Island Day on the same day.
I'm sure it's not quite the same. I'm sure it was different celebrations. So a town celebration is different from the state celebration. I'm sure they got it all worked out. And this is not the first time that something like this has happened. Like if you look towards the future and look at like Massachusetts Day, I'm sure there's another celebration going on simultaneously. Like maybe it's Westfield Day or
no, that's on
Feeding Hills Day,
Thursday, September 25th.
Which one?
Westfield Day.
All right, when's Massachusetts Day?
Massachusetts Day is Thursday, next Thursday.
Okay, and what's going on top of that?
Nothing.
Nothing?
I'm just saying that day is the only. Okay, Main Day and 4-H Day are on the same day tomorrow.
All right, so
which makes sense. All right, you get farmers, 4-H. You can kind of combine those two. But Rhode Island and Holyoke, come on.
Steve, I don't really set my calendar to what day is what. I just go on days when I think there'll be a smaller crowd.
Salute to Springfield is on Monday the 22nd. Salute to Chicopee.
Yes.
Two-finger salute. Chicopee. Salute to Westfield on Thursday the 25th. Harvest New England Day on the 26th. Hooplandia Day on the 27th.
Oh, actually, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hoopland is cool.
And Salute to Special Olympics is on the final day.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But the only one I have a problem with, Rhode Island Holyoke Day.
Well, that's because you got a hair up your ass about it. Frankly, I think
I like Holyoke.
Some of these celebrations are nice. Yeah, I know. Holyoke's good. Holyoke's got some things going on there.
I like Holyoke. I hate Rhode Island.
Listen, I don't
Only
want...
the worst people have come from Rhode Island. Aren't you from Rhode Island?
No, Steve, but a good bulk of my family lives in Rhode Island. And I
knew there was something
really
I didn't
enjoy
like.
that state quite a lot. My mother was born in Rhode Island. You're insulting my mother.
I would never do that.
Well, you just did.
I'll insult.
You've been doing it for years.
I'll insult her other extended family.
Oh, well, that's fine.
Yeah, she wouldn't care about it. She probably has a thing or two to say about a thing or two about those people.
Yeah, but not because they live in Rhode Island, but because there's other things to complain about.
Like what?
I'd rather not get into some of the gory details, but
were you all like treated to Dell's Lemonade on a trip back from like a baseball game when you were a kid?
Yeah. In fact, we did. There were like Dell's Lemonade trucks that would drive around the local parks. Everybody go crazy, grab the Dell's Lemonade, try to sift it through all the ice to get to those big chunks of lemon.
Hey, kids, who wants urine and sugar on ice and a bowl of vomit clam chowder? Let's go to Rhode Island.
First of all, neither one of those things are primary ingredients in Dell's Lemonade or the chowder.
I don't know. Have you had a Dell's Lemonade before?
Have I? 1,000,000 times. I would like to have one right now, in fact.
The thing that gets me about it, it's one of these things that's like anybody could make that. And it's like, oh my God, it's lemonade. And it's like, yeah, they're making it at that booth outside, and they're making it at all the other ones that have the fresh lemons. And
Steve, have you ever walked into, say, like the Boston Museum of Fine Art, for example?
Yeah.
And you see some things on the wall, you say, 3-year-old could have done that. Well, you know what? A 3-year-old didn't do that. Only a master artist did that. Well, it is no different than Mr. Dell, who at one point said, man, I got all this ice and a whole bunch of lemonade. Maybe I'll just put this lemonade in the freezer, see what happens. And then next thing you know, boom, the guy has got a big lemonade empire built out of the state of Rhode Island.
You know how I feel about Eric Carle and his museum.
Yes.
The guy was worth almost $100 million from putting basically kids' drawings up and saying, oh, look how great this art is. And they even have a whole museum dedicated to him and stuff.
Eric Carle is a brilliant illustrator who has used colored tissue paper as his medium. Now, must tell you, Steve, at nearly 59 years old, I've done things with tissue paper that weren't nearly as artistic.
I'm sure you have, Mr. Poupée Crochet.
In fact, I would be hesitant to put any of my work into a book.
So basically,
I don't care how hungry your caterpillar is.
What? Yeah, right. Or the brown bear. That's what.
More like it.
That's what got the toilet paper going.
Every artist needs its inspiration.
So basically, you're saying Dell is the Eric Carle of Rhode Island.
No, I'm not, Steve. I'm saying it is an artistic masterpiece.
Look, I just put two basic ingredients together and voila! It's a masterpiece.
You know what? When somebody was one day walking down the street with a bar of chocolate, and there's another guy walking down the street with a jar of peanut butter, and they collided. They put two great tastes that taste great together. And you know what was born out of that collision?
What?
The Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
Oh, really?
The most delicious chocolatey confections ever created.
Speaking of which, did you see the Reese's Pieces now with the Oreos in them?
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that. Wouldn't you just get Reese's Pieces? I would just get a package of Oreos and a package of Reese's Pieces and make my own sandwich out of it.
Yeah, when we were at Roger's place a couple weeks ago for Jenny's birthday, and we got the Reese's Pieces mini bomb. We could very easily have added like Oreos to that, and that would have been delicious.
Did you get the Reese's Penis mini bomb?
No, I didn't. I didn't get it.
Yeah.
Not for my birthday.
It's the mini bomb.
That's right.
It's the Reese's Penis mini bomb.
Okay.
What? You got chocolate in my peanut butter.
You got peanut butter in my chocolate.
You got something else in there, too.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of that?
I'm really glad we got to the hard-hitting news today.
Oh, you have no idea.
Well, it is a Friday, and it is the opening day of the Big E. We can't let that just go by the wayside.
It's the biggest story there is right now. It's the Big E.
Really?
Well, you know what? There's been enough tough news this week that sometimes when you focus on something frivolous and expensive, it makes everybody feel better.
Listen, the only way you're going to honor yourself as a true American is by shelling out hundreds of dollars that you will lose within 5 minutes. It's almost like worse than a casino, like walking in there.
Come on. Yeah. A casino doesn't do that kind of business.
Who doesn't want a cowboy hat and some cowboy boots?
The casino only wishes it made that kind of money in a week.
I was just walking around looking at some of the prices last night. Like some of the they have the Big E media parties in that wine and cheese barn.
Yeah,
which they have all this like I don't know it's souvenir stuff. It's like $17-18 for this little thing of candy, like bougie, it's supposed to be bougie candy. It ain't no bougie candy.
It's just,
yeah,
penny candy put in a bag.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Gene Cassidy's over there, making Bananas Foster with a torch made out of $100 bills that he lit on fire. Hey, you want to see how I crisp the creme brulee? Look at this. And he takes $1,000 and lights it on fire with some kerosene and then burns the top of the creme brulee.
These are my everyday $100 bills.
Right. Your Pioneer Valley forecast today is going to be nice and sunny for your first day of the Big E and 76 for a high. Tomorrow could see a spot shower or two and a high of 76. It's 58 right now in downtown Springfield. I'm Steve Nagle, and that's the news on Rock 102. Aw, yeah.
It's back.
Rock 102, Springfield's Classic Rock. It's 6:53, and the Allman Brothers with Bax and Nagle on Rock 102.
It is going to be mostly sunny with a high of 76 tomorrow. Spot shower or two with a high of 76. It's 58 right now in downtown Springfield.
We talked about Dan Williams going to be at the VA area at the Big E today. If you're a veteran and currently serving in the military, join us at the Big E and receive free admission with proper ID. And while you're there, stop by the VA Information Center, located on the Avenue Estates, and speak with eligibility specialists and learn about your health care benefits and all the other things that the military helps provide. Dan Williams is going to be there today from 11 to 1 with the road crew, so stop by for your chance to win a prize. That is today at the Big E with the VA and Rock 102, Springfield's Classic Rock.
I believe Dan will be set up near the Mick with the Thanksgiving nachos or whatever.
Oh, those are good.
Yeah, those were really
really good.
Yeah, the Laney House or whatever. I can't. What is it called? The Mick at the Big E? I don't remember.
I don't know what Mick calls it. All I know is the Thanksgiving nachos last year, I think, were probably one of the best things that we had.
Yeah,
when we were down there
2 years ago. But
was that really 2 years ago?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was crazy.
All right. Anyway, that was delicious.
It was, and there. You know what? Listen, if you're gonna be down there, you might as well enjoy something good and not something weird.
Well, I mean, there's always a risk. When you try something and say, "Ooh, pickle sausage, that sounds terrific," and then you try it, and I could have gone without that. But then there are some things down there that are so delicious, and that they're staples.
Yeah,
like your those mini donuts. Those things are delicious. I don't care which one you go to; they're all delicious.
One time when I was in Syracuse, but the New York State Fair that they hold in Syracuse every year, not too long ago, it was only like maybe 3-4 years ago, where they had like the vendors. It was a special day where certain vendors were wasn't giving it away; they were selling it for a lower price. So you'd have it was almost like a tapas, like the tapas version.
Okay.
So for $3, you get like a sample of the burger. And I said, that's actually a better setup.
Because you can
try more things.
Right.
And then and if you really liked it, you can buy the whole thing if you wanted to. Like if it was a hot dog or whatever.
Now, on Wednesday, they delivered a bunch of cream puffs. And I still think there's a few left upstairs. I mean, I don't know about what happens after a cream puff stays refrigerated for too long. Is it no longer creamy or puffy?
I think it gets like a little hard.
Or does it get too soft?
I guess we're gonna have to. I'm not in the mood for a cream puff.
A morning cream puff? You're gonna say no to something like that? Really?
I can't.
You're really gonna do that?
I'm trying to watch my figure.
Is today cake day? Or is that next week?
That's not until the end of the month.
The end of the month now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, because nobody could. This is the thing. Here I am, the cake czar, and nobody can agree on what cake.
Well, you know what? You did the old switcheroo on us because it was going to be one day, and then that was going to be at one bakery, so we had to decide what we wanted from that bakery.
That wasn't me. That was the Sovereign Cake Prince who decided, well, you know what? I'm not going to be able to do this day, so here's another bakery.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So now we had to go back to our fail-safe, which is fine. But you got 4 people celebrating a birthday in September in this place, and no one can really come to a consensus.
Hang on a second. Let me see what you idiots came up with.
Given the choice, Fiorentina, I said the ricotta cake because I think that's delicious.
Because they narrowed it down to 3: ricotta, red velvet, and carrot. We've already had carrot. We've already had red velvet. We've already had ricotta, but we could try it again.
I have no problem with any of them, but I'm not, and I stated my case from the ricotta. I can't be responsible for what the other 3 people want because they all want different things.
I think I'm going to rewrite the rules. I think I'm going to have ChatGPT rewrite the rules saying that managers aren't allowed to be a part of the cake day.
Why not?
Because it's really solely for the employees. It's for
he is an employee.
Yeah, but he doesn't really. He already makes enough decisions.
He's a middle manager.
Take some power away from that guy.
He's not drunk with power. He's a middle manager at best.
Middle manager.
That's really all he is. He's got a cold corporate structure on top of him.
I don't know. I'm just. I'm a little disappointed in the way you people behave yourselves by trying to pick out a cake.
I don't think I did anything.
Well, what did you say a couple of weeks ago? You responded, "It's not about me. It's about."
Well, it's not. I don't think it's really about me.
But then here you are chiming in 2 weeks later.
Well, because I was guilted into making a decision. And when I was given the choice, I said, "Okay, fine. I'll make a choice. Here's the ricotta cake. I'll take that."
You know what we're having? Entenmann's.
I'll be fine with an Entenmann's. I don't need top level cake.
Is that a castle in England?
Is that a castle in England?
No, it's a display case at the end of the aisle.
It's 6:59 at Rock 102.
And now, Bax's View from the Couch. Brought to you by Rocky's Ace Hardware, your grilling destination. Weber, Big Green Egg, Uni Pizza Ovens, and Traeger Woodfire Grills.
Hey, good morning, sports fans. How the heck are you? Hey, remember yesterday when I told you that there were 3 college basketball players that were banned this week for violating the NCAA strict anti-sports gambling rules? And you remember me telling you that all 3 of these players were expelled after it was discovered that the 3 had conspired with a third party to bet for and against each other to win dozens of prop bets during last year's college basketball season? Well, I sure do. Now, you might think that this would have been a pretty dark day in college sports, and normally it would, had it not been for the fact that yesterday the NCAA announced another 13 college basketball players, this time at 6 different schools, have also been banned for doing virtually the same thing. This includes players from Eastern Michigan, Temple, Arizona State, New Orleans, North Carolina A&T, and Mississippi Valley State. So far, none of these players have been identified by name. However, each of them, just like those 3 dopes yesterday, all manipulated their own statistics and then used a similar third party to make prop bets for their own financial gain. In other words, this is not an isolated problem. And admittedly, the NCAA is actively involved in other sports gambling investigations. So while you may be remortgaging your house for the 3rd time to pay for your kids' overpriced college education, these dopes are all losing their free college opportunities because apparently their endorsement deals and NIL contracts just aren't earning them enough. Granted, some players are getting paid more than others, but apparently not everybody is satisfied with that. And so what better way is there to make a quick buck than to commit a few acts of fraud while simultaneously violating NCAA rules? In other words, just because you're getting a college education for free doesn't mean that you're not a big freaking idiot. But hey, enough of my yapping. Sports brought to you by Rocky's Ace Hardware. Painting the kitchen? You need to see Michelle at the Ludlow Rockies. Michelle's hair may be red, but your kitchen can be any damn color you want. Michelle loves to help you with paint color. She's the red-headed color queen of paint at the Ludlow Rockies Ace Hardware. I'm Bax. That's my view from the couch.
Rock 102, Springfield's classic rock.
Rock 102, Springfield's classic rock. It's 7-11 and Joan Jett with Bax and Nagle on Rock 102.
Sunny today and a high of 76. It is 58 in downtown Springfield.
On the phone with us, always great to welcome back, car guy Mike Quincy from Consumer Reports. Good morning, Michael. How you doing?
Hey, guys. How's it going this morning?
Good. I got a question for you right off the bat. Since the Big E starts today, what is the best car to be waiting 4 hours in traffic next weekend when there's 180,000 people there?
Oh, well, definitely like an electric or a plug-in hybrid that you can just kind of, cruise along on all electric power and you're nice and quiet and calm and, Big E, let's go. Let's gear up, guys.
You know what I don't like about those? What are they, hybrids? The ones that are like they shut off when you're at like an intersection and then they turn back on when you push the gas pedal? Is that a hybrid?
Well, no, actually, what you're describing is a start-stop system. So most cars today, when you come to a stoplight and you put your foot down on the brake, the engine shuts down, and that's to burn less gas. But luckily, in most cases, the climate system keeps going and stuff like that. Right. And then you let off the gas and the engine restarts, and that's awesome. A hybrid can run on all electric power when you're really light on the throttle, or for a lot of people, you think about like a Toyota Prius is a classic hybrid. If your commute involves a lot of stop-and-go traffic, a hybrid makes all the sense in the world because you have a certain amount of battery power that charges the electric motors, and you can creep along in traffic and not burn any gas, and that's why they're so freaking awesome. And plug-in hybrids are the same. You can get about 20 to 40 miles of all-electric driving like an EV, but then when you run out of electric juice, the gas engine kicks on, and it just operates as a regular hybrid. So there are lots and lots of options out there.
The only thing I didn't like about it, I rented one of these cars a couple of years ago about this start-stop thing. When you're trying to get out into heavy traffic, it doesn't really kind of give you that jackrabbit start that you might need sometimes to like pull out fast enough before the traffic is coming in.
Yeah, that's been our experience too. Some of the start-stop systems re-engage slowly. Sometimes they're really abrupt and like the whole car shudders. But you can also turn it off. You can just shut the start-stop system off if you want.
My truck has that, and sometimes when I first started driving it, I know these things have been around for a while, but this is like the first car I've had where I was driving it every day and it was doing that. it's a little unnerving. You think, you know what? I've been in a car when the alternator goes and the electric system stops working, or my car just dies, and sometimes you wonder, did that just happen to me right now? And thankfully it didn't, but it does. If you've never experienced that stop-start thing, it's like it takes a little bit of getting used to.
And the joke in my house is like I'm driving with my wife, and all the cars are automatic these days, and so we're in one of the new test cars with the start-stop system. We come to a stoplight, and the engine shuts down, and I look at my wife like, oh my gosh, I stalled it.
Right.
Pop the clutch, and I stalled it.
But there's none of that anymore. But
was your wife just like, all right, you tried this move 40 years ago, 30 years ago when we got together? The car, it's disabled.
Somehow the old jokes keep getting funnier.
Yeah, well,
that's the truth. I read this story the other day. I thought it was kind of interesting. The CEO of Rivian. His mind is blown that the U.S. auto industry seems to be focusing more research and capital on going back to gas-powered vehicles as opposed to using EVs and other kinds of engines. Is he stunned by that, or stunned by that people just don't want to spend that much money on a Rivian?
Oh, probably a little bit of both. It depends on, I guess. How gently can I do? I mean, it depends on the political climate. Some folks are pushing EVs because they do make sense for a lot of people. In some ways, they are friendlier to the environment, and in many ways, much of the world is going toward EVs. Certainly, we're going to see a new wave of relatively inexpensive EVs coming from China. I think that is inevitable, but they're not for everyone. And the thing is, it's hard for automakers to kind of keep swapping their goals. In other words, one of the reasons that Toyotas and Toyota hybrids in particular are so reliable is that the company committed to refining and perfecting this technology, and they haven't lost their sights on that. Chrysler, to your point, Bax, they just announced, we're going to go back to V8 engines. The more times the car companies are flip-flopping around on what kind of technology they're going to invest in, that introduces reliability issues, and certainly we see that in Consumer Reports data.
So, with that in mind, that that internationally, electric vehicles, there's a push to move to a more environmentally friendly engine. You still have, and we've talked about this before, and I was wondering if the climate of this has changed a little bit. In order to accommodate, that many EVs on the road, you need to upgrade your the grid, the power grid, to accommodate all that usage. And that's not something that we are really ready to do or even pay for. So I have to believe that automakers understand this. And so is there any research being done on how to make those cars even more efficient so that it takes up less power so it doesn't drain the whole system?
Battery technology is getting better and better and better, but of course, battery engineers and politicians, liars, have something in common. They're often promising stuff that they can't deliver on.
No,
but I think what you're going to be facing is our electric grid, our whole electricity system, is going to be taxed way more with AI than it is with electric vehicles. So, powering AI requires enormous amounts of energy, water for cooling and whatnot. That's going to be a bigger challenge. But listen, the governments around the world will subsidize industries to help them get off the ground. Back in the day, before there were gas stations on every corner, they had to build that infrastructure too. So I imagine that the government is going to get involved in this, and we're trying to use your tax dollars appropriately, efficiently, and whatnot. But seriously, the numbers of EVs that are going to be sold in the next 10 or 20 years is not going to even come close to the energy drain of AI.
This is Mike Quincy from Consumer Reports. Obviously, you talk a little bit about the political climate. I don't want to get too deep into that, but there are some ramifications about, tariff situations, especially when it comes to making new cars. And I realize that there are some like international manufacturers that have factories here in the United States, but when it comes to the major American automakers, are they taking advantage or are they attempting to take advantage of the tariff situation by maybe investing more into their own research for vehicles?
Well, they're getting whipsawed with the tariff situation, because sometimes it's on and then sometimes it's off.
Right.
But the thing about the tariffs is that the tariffs are being posed by materials that the automakers need, whether it's aluminum or steel. Every car is made up of parts that come from all over the world. So automakers are reporting sales and profitability to be down these days. And the thing about the auto business is car companies want certainty. They want to know that it's going to be this way, because you don't just you don't design and break ground and build a plant in 4 years. It takes a lot more time than that. So if you say, well, the tariffs are designed to stimulate U.S. production, it takes way more than 4 years for a car company to do that. And when the tariffs are done through executive order, the next administration can come in and get rid of all of them. So there's no certainty. I mean, I don't think the car companies lean right or lean left. They just want a clear path forward, and honestly, I can't blame them. But when the tariffs are affecting all kinds of parts and materials from all over the world, and for the record, foreign car companies have built plants in the United States beginning in 1980.
Right.
So the push for domestic manufacturers has been going on for a long time.
Yes, a very, 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 very long time.
Well, I mean, I assumed that was the case, because I mean, obviously, we're not building all of our parts, and we are outsourcing a lot of materials to put American cars on the road. I'm just wondering if they see this as a potential opportunity where they could maybe they could expand into creating some of these parts domestically and rather than focus on international materials. But if it's not cost effective for them to do that, then of course they're not going to build those kinds of factories.
But they're also not experts at everything.
Right.
I mean, cars are made up of a whole ton of suppliers that make things to the manufacturer's specifications, because all the tech in your car, the car companies aren't tech companies. So they farm that stuff out. There are certain manufacturers that produce really good transmissions. One is in Germany, for example, and there isn't one car company that does it all. And but it kind of also begs the question about domestic manufacturing. Capitalism means you can make money doing however you want. And the car companies will find that their labor costs are cheaper in Canada and Mexico. So you have Chevrolets built in Mexico. You have Dodge and Chryslers built in Canada. And so was that an American car or not? You have Toyotas that are built in San Antonio, Texas. Isn't that an American car? Isn't that employing American workers? So it's very, very complicated.
I think
I'm sorry for that extra very. I'm sorry.
Listen, I think we need to bring back the K car.
Yeah.
The Reliant K car.
That was a cherry ride.
Yes,
wasn't it?
It was.
It was simple and cheap.
If this K car's a rockin', you better call a tow truck.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Mike Quincy from Consumer Reports. Check out the car blog. He's on there all the time. Mike, great to talk to you.
Thanks so much, guys.
You bet. Mike Quincy from Consumer Reports. It's 7:23 on Rock. It's 7:27 with Bax and Nagle on Rock 102.
Liam's got the full forecast for you, and he will tell you.
This week on Baxi's Musical Podcast, my guest has been Ali Genovich and Jacob Brooks from the band Levada. Their third album, Love Darla, comes out today. It's a really cool record, and you can hear it on Apple Hear the interview on Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Spotify, and the Rock 102 YouTube channel, as well as the app. Monday, my guest is Bill Janovitz from the band Buffalo Tom. This is a band that started in 1986. at UMass, UMass Amherst, right there on the campus. And Bill has gone on to become a New York Times best-selling author.
Bax, it's pronounced ass.
Yes, Steve, but for many,
they have
it's
it written
not.
on the back of the shorts.
Yes.
All those co-eds.
Anyway, a couple years ago, he sold a bunch of copies of his book about the late Leon Russell. His next book coming out on September 25th called The Cars, Let the Story Be Told. Really one of the best rock biographies I've read in a really, really long time. Amazing writer. That's coming up on Monday, and it's all brought to you by Metro Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram at Chicopee, and Rock 102 Springfield's Classic Rock.
There you go. Someone on TikTok asked a bunch of people age 30 and over to name things they had to tolerate as children that would supposedly emotionally destroy children today.
Okay.
Dodgeball.
I never saw anything wrong with dodgeball.
You don't. You didn't see anything wrong with the bigger kids teaming up on one kid, all throwing balls at them at once to get them out.
No, it's survival of the fittest. It was part of the fun of the playing the game.
Having to write multiple drafts by hand. I used to hate.
Yeah, I hated that.
First draft on your essay, second draft on your
third draft. Not enough ibid.
Nonstop bullying was normal, and it was tolerated,
and we liked it.
No, you didn't. The most common advice was try to ignore it.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Kids today don't know how good they got it. To me, one of the biggest things that we had to deal with, that the kids today could not deal with, 3 TV channels.
I know. That was...
That's all we had.
Well, I was the channel changer because I was the youngest. So I was the remote.
Yeah.
I'd have to go and turn the antenna and,
Pre-remote television.
Yeah.
You kids today wouldn't know how to even deal with something like
remotes were a thing. We just didn't have one. It wasn't like an infrared type of thing. It was like a squeak.
Yeah.
I remember I don't even know who it was. It was a relative who had a TV that had this squeaker. It was like a air thing.
Yeah.
And it would listen. I don't know. It was kind of weird.
We had to get up off our chairs to change the channel on a television.
That the hell we went through.
I know. You wouldn't have any idea.
Being bored.
People can still be bored.
Yeah, but they don't know what real boredom is. You have everything at your fingertips. There shouldn't be any room for being bored.
I think people know what it's like to feel bored. If you listen to more than 5 seconds of this show, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Going all day at school without a water bottle. The only option was sucking that horrible water pressure on that one thing where everybody was putting their mouth on the one hose, sucking that last bit of water.
And we liked it.
Out of the scaly pipes.
That's it.
Where it had the green and...
It's a little lime scale, never hurt anybody.
Nothing was on demand. So there was unavoidable FOMO.
That's it.
If you wanted to watch something and there was a party that night, you had to choose. So... those are some things that these kids don't even know what the hell they're talking about these days.
We got news coming up next on Rock 102. 7:33 with Bax and Nagle on Rock 102. It's time for news brought to you by Aqua Pump, an expert in all water supply systems from the well to the pump and into the house. Here's local radio icon Steve Nagle.
Time to load up on your Skull Bandits and get on your Rascal and head on over to the Eastern States Exposition. Today is the day. Opens up in less than 30 minutes. 26 minutes to be exact.
I need to buy myself some new cowboy boots and a big old fat belt buckle that was made from a hubcap that was beaten over the head for some guy at a bar.
But before we do that, let's get a giant turkey leg and an overpriced martini.
I hear they're making pickle martinis this year.
Oh, they're making pickle martinis? Actually, you stir your own pickle. It's stir your own pickle martinis. You put your own pickle in there and you stir it around.
My wife loves that.
That's from the Vasectomy 1 tent. You ever been there before?
I don't believe that's what the V stands for.
Well, you never know.
You never know.
But yes, today is the start of the 17-day Great New England Fair, the Eastern States Exposition. And there'll be lots of things going on. Well, today is the Military Appreciation Day, so If you're an active, retired, or have a military card, you can get in the gate for free.
Mm-hmm. What's your just out of curiosity? When you go to the Biggie, what's your primary thing? Is it the food? Is it the sights and smells? Is it the people watching? Do you love watching the animals defecate on the ground?
It's the exit. That's the best part. That's the best part of the whole Biggie is leaving. Leaving, not only leaving, but leaving easily.
Yes.
Like getting out very quickly.
This is my favorite part. Sir, would you like your hand stamp for re-entry? And then I say, hell no. That's my favorite part.
Re-entry. That's like one of the few places you can do that. To stamp the hand to get back in. Yeah. Like brothels don't have that policy.
But imagine if they did.
Yeah. You could. Oh, I got the stamp from yesterday.
You can come back in, but it's going to cost you.
You can come back in anytime you want. All right. How do we even get on this?
I don't even know. But you know what, Steve? It's okay. It's the opening of the Big E. You know, it's not like anyone's going to be persuaded one way or another to go or not go because of the things we say. People love the Big E.
What you need to know going to the Big E.
There will be lots of people there, and it might not be the cheapest day of your life.
Today, Tonic will take the stage at the Court of Honor. Or the Court of Honor stage. Take the Court of Honor. Whatever. You know what I mean.
Okay.
Jonathan Burns will also be playing from 12 p.m. and 5 p.m. Then the Step Crew will be playing at 2 p.m. David Nigel tomorrow at 8 p.m. and Josh Morgan at 8 p.m. tomorrow.
I'm not aware of them, actually.
Well, you should be. You're the music guy.
Yeah, but I don't know everything.
You should get Baxy's Musical Fun Bag. Why has Baxy's Musical Fun Bag never interviewed Gary Puckett or anyone in the Union Gap?
Well, I believe, I could be mistaken, that I'm not sure Gary Puckett is still with us.
And why are they calling it Gary Puckett and the Union Gap?
I don't know, Steve. Very much like they're calling it Foreigner with no original members of Foreigner in the band.
Isn't that weird that like bands have now become entities? They're just like, the Beach Boys. I don't even think, is there really any?
Mike Love.
But I think there are some shows that don't even have any of the original members in them. He doesn't tour all the time.
I did an interview last, I think it was earlier this year, with the guys from Sweet. Remember Sweet? Mm-hmm. Fox on the Run, Little Willie, Love is Like Oxygen, Ballroom Blitz.
Yeah.
Bunch of classics, right? Well, so there's one guy in the band that's still alive, but he doesn't travel outside Europe, okay, because he's old. But there was another guy in the band that lived here in the States. So at one point, there were as many as 2 or 3 bands operating as Sweet. Well, the guy who was living here in the United States was playing with these guys, and he got very, very ill and very, very old. And he said, you know what? You guys sound so much like the original Sweet. How's about you guys take over the band, and I will retire?
Yeah.
The poor guy wound up passing away, but these guys got the permission from the guy and his family to continue on as Sweet. And you know what? People go see them because they're really, really good.
Yeah.
And people, it's like if these old musicians die, sometimes that music dies with them. And do you never want to hear that song live?
Actually,
or do you go and see them?
Foreigner is pretty good, not having any of the original members in it.
They're all good musicians.
Yeah.
I don't believe Mick Jones would hire a bunch of slackers to be playing his music so he can, because he's still making a buck off that thing, so I'm sure he wants people to go and pay for the tickets.
And he calls every Friday on Open Line Friday, Mick Jones.
Yeah, wrong guy. But same thing with the Beach Boys. The only reason why the Beach Boys aren't playing together is like 3 of them are dead and everybody else hates Mike Love.
Now Chubby Checker is still alive, right?
Chubby Checker is still alive.
Nobody's replacing Chubby Checker on stage. There's not like a guy who looks like Chubby Checker who just happens to have a chubby and likes playing checkers.
I think, Steve, and
come on, everybody.
I've spoken to experts on this. Once we lose Chubby, we never get that Chubby back.
That's right. That's what happens with old age.
So true.
Yeah.
Man's in his 80s.
You're losing your chubby.
He's not as chubby as he used to be. Certainly not. You don't see the firm performance that you might have expected when Chubby was in his 20s.
Well,
but at 80 years old, you go out there and you play with what you got.
Well, I mean, I can't believe they still allow him to perform there with his dirty songs that he has.
Come
on, everybody! Whoa!
That sounds like a pretty tall order.
He starts out by saying, "Come on, everybody!" Is he telling you to come hither, or is he
come hither? Join me as we sing and dance to the twist.
Because that could mean two things.
Right.
Yeah.
My understanding, and you heard Gene Cassidy talk about it yesterday. Gene is of a certain age. He loves the oldies. He loves the old stuff. Gene loves Chubby Checker, not just musically, but individually. And Chubby loves coming out to West Springfield. Chubby loves it here. I don't know where Chubby spends much of his year, but I'm going to bet you that if you ask Chubby Checker, and you can ask him when he gets here, is like Western Mass like your second home? Chubby Checker would say, "Oh yes, absolutely. I love it here.
Oh.
I love the little donuts. I love the that big London broil sandwich. I love the baked potatoes. I love the big giant ice creams.
Yeah.
I like the moo nuts. That's why he stays chubby.
He's not that chubby anymore, though.
He worked it off.
Well, I mean, how much can you eat past a certain age? The guy's 82, 83 years old.
But he looks at least no older than 79.
I don't know. Chubby is kind of like, because he comes back year after year, he's kind of like our Berkshire version of the James Taylor Tanglewood concert.
Yeah.
Everybody flocks to go see it's fall time, everybody. Why does he sound like Kermit the Frog a little bit? Kermit the Frog before his voice was taken over by AI. We should do one news story.
Yeah, why don't we do that?
Former Ware Fire Chief Thomas Columby pleaded Columbo. He had Columbo.
One more thing.
And one more thing. I'm going to embezzle you for everything you got here. He pled guilty to embezzlement charges for submitting false and inflated reimbursement requests to the town and stealing funds from 3 nonprofit fire associations. In a news release from the Mass Inspector General's office following a tip, just the tip,
right?
An investigation was conducted into Columbo for stealing funds. His name is Columby, but I like saying Columbo.
No, I understand. It's fun that way.
In February 2019, he was placed on administrative leave due to the ongoing investigation. On August 10th of 2023, a grand jury issued the indictment for embezzling more than $28,000. As the Ware Fire Chief...
Ware Fire Chief?
Their Fire Chief. From 2002 to 2019, Columbo submitted reimbursement requests from 2014 to 2019 for the town for expenses. It was found that the receipts were false or altered, resulting in more than $3,700 in stolen funds from the town. In addition, it was revealed that Columbo embezzled more than $24,000 while serving as treasurer for 3 regional nonprofit fire associations. Those nonprofit organizations were funded by area communities and provided training and services. On Tuesday, Columbo pleaded guilty to 4 counts of larceny over $1,200. The judge continued the case without a finding for 2 years, and he was ordered to pay $20,000 in restitution to the town and the other organizations.
Well, I mean, the town of Ware. I'm sure they got plenty to spare.
I've been watching Columbo episodes.
Have you really?
Yeah, I'm telling you, between Three's Company and Columbo, I feel like I'm living in the 70s.
Oh, we had that guy Glenn Stewart, former boss here, wrote that book about Columbo.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. And one more thing.
It's a great show.
I saw the movie, the original where the
a made-for-TV movie.
I don't think it was a made-for-TV movie. I think it was an actual film with him in it because he was much younger. But he played Lieutenant Columbo in the whole thing.
I don't know if I remember that.
Yeah,
I don't remember a movie.
Yeah, I would always have wanted to see the follow-up of how many times he actually messed up in the investigation. Like, he really could have been like an Officer Bumbles.
Could have been.
Yeah.
Could have been. But yet he always got his man, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah, that's it.
Your Pioneer Valley forecast today, going to be sunny with a high of 76. It's 58 right now in downtown Springfield. I'm Steve Nagle, and that's the news on Rock 102.
Rock 102, Springfield's Classic Rock. It's 7:51, and Bon Jovi with Bax and Nagle and Rock 102.
Sunny with a high of 76. It is 58 right now in downtown Springfield.
The Mayflower Marathon Comedy Night is coming up at the Armory at MGM Springfield. It's going to happen on Thursday, October 16th, and it's brought to you by Dave Miner Exterior Home Improvements and Aquapump. A night of laughs to benefit the Open Pantry. It's going to be a great night with your headliner, Tom Cotter, along with Steve and comedian Corey G. I'll be your host for the night. Tickets are on sale now at rock102.com. All ticket profits are going to be donated to the Mayflower Marathon and the Open Pantry. That is, again, Thursday, October 16th, Mayflower Marathon Comedy Night, brought to you by Dave Miner Exterior Home Improvements, Aquapump, and Rock 102 Springfield's Classic Rock. We hope you can join us. It's going to be a lot of fun.
6-7.
6-7?
Do you know what this is? Have you heard this?
No.
As your wife, as a school teacher, hasn't heard this this thing going around among the kids?
She probably has.
6-7.
Hasn't
you haven't heard this?
Shared that with me. No.
Is your child walking around the home answering all questions with the word 6-7?
What is that?
Are you deeply confused as to what that means?
I'm a little confused as to what that means.
Well, the Today Show is here to help.
Okay.
This is when the kids are doing something that's meme-like. And then once the adults get on it, then they're going to start to not want to do it anymore.
I see.
Yeah. You may be seeing it written out on social media as 6-7, implying a pronunciation of 67. But it's actually being said as 6-7 and is often accompanied by a double hand gesture you would use to tell someone that you're weighing two options.
I see.
The term flooded TikTok. The app currently shows 1.1 million related videos, and it made its way into everyday text, speak, and slang. Despite its prevalence, many people don't know what it actually means. One TikTok user made an explainer video essentially saying that the phrase has so little meaning that it can be used in a wide variety of ways that ultimately do make sense to the user.
Kind of the way the word aloha means, it has 50,000 different meanings.
Right, I guess. Doesn't it mean just hello?
No, it means several other things.
Like what?
Please grab my shoes. I'm out of toilet paper, and please pass the butter.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I didn't know that.
Well, think the things you learn.
The numbers paired with their sing-songy tone dates back to December 2024 when hip-hop artist Skrilla released a song called Doot Doot. In the song, he raps 6-7, I just bipped right on the highway, bip bip.
Oh, well, if you're going to put it in that context, then of course it makes sense.
Well, now I know what it means.
Now it's as clear as the nose in your face.
In a TikTok video posted on August 18th, teacher and education content creator Mr. Lindsay, self-dubbed the OG student translator, explained how it went from catchy tune to viral sensation. Mr. Lindsay said he defined the term back in February, but the volume of questions he was still getting daily about it in August led him to make another video about it.
Okay.
It has blown up even more. Social media users started pairing the audio as background for their videos. Then one creator used it to say NBA player LaMelo Ball plays basketball like he's 6'2" tall when he's actually 6'7".
I see the connection now.
The meme goes viral, Mr. Lindsay said. Everybody is making edits. Everybody is saying 6'7", and all these content creators are pointing to 6'7". Into all of their things that they talk about.
Okay.
He explained that the meme eventually transcended social media, and basketball players across leagues started saying it during press conferences and during on-court interviews. I saw a group of kids in a deli, and then it was 66, and then the guy says 6'7", and everybody starts cheering.
Really?
Yeah, this is like this big thing that all these kids are doing these days.
Kind of like when after like a customer number 68 got their order, all of us started laughing with the next one.
Yeah. Why couldn't you pick that number instead?
I don't know. Because you know what? Because that's your parents' number.
I guess so.
It's not cool anymore.
Here's how people, I know we got a few minutes, but how are people using 6'7" slang now? As Mr. Lindsay explained, the term was picked up by non-hoopers, basketball people, questions like, how tall are you? What time is it? What's that? All the response of 6'7". There's literally no circumstance where a kid might not say 6'7". I hear this all. I've been hearing this for weeks.
You know what you're not going to hear from me?
What?
Is 6'7". I'm never going to use that other than just that very moment.
I don't know. Content creators started using it for pretty much anything. Other athletes paired the tune with videos showing off their jersey numbers, and some people have even turned it into a funny soundtrack for getting older. So all of this to say 6'7" is just a reference to a meme.
You know
There's
what?
no meaning to it.
When adults start using it, that's when it dies.
And that's why I will now continue to use it on this show. So coming up, we got Open Line Friday, 6'7".
Well, right now it's 6:57.
Yeah, there you go.
On Rock 102. Call. Rock 102, Springfield's Classic Rock. It's just about 8:10 and AC/DC with Bax and Nagle on Rock 102.
6'7".
No, it's Steve. It's actually 8:10.
I'm just doing what the kids do.
Yeah, I know you're doing what the kids do. I know.
There you go. Nice.
But I'm finding that to be sus.
Hey, it's a nice sunny day for the. Oh, I see what you did there. You just did the little roll reversal.
I did.
There.
Yeah, I did.
Hey, it's going to be a nice sunny day for the first day of the Big E and the first open line.
Live from the Richard.
Okay, go ahead.
The first open line of the Big E.
And now, live from the Richard Grieco Studios in East Long Meadow, Massachusetts, it's Open Line Friday!
Okay. 293-1021. Let's see if we can muscle through this without too many problems. Again, thanks to the folks at Linton Septic. Number 1 and the number 2 business. If you're looking to get pumped, they'll be right behind you.
All right.
Here's the rules. No foul language, no hate speech, try not to act like a dink, and get your point out in 30 seconds or less.
Yes.
And the phones are already blowing up.
We have full discretion to cut you off.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they're blowing up all right.
Yeah, no kidding. Rock 102, good morning, who's this?
Hey, it's the Hawkman.
Hey, Hawkman.
How you guys doing today?
We're doing all right. How are you?
67.
6'7"? No, it's 6'7". You can't say 67. You got to get like the kids do. 6'7".
6'7".
There you go. You got everybody saying it now.
Hey, I want to wish Bax a happy birthday. I know are you turning 60 this year? Is that?
Oh, come on now. No,
man.
I'm turning 59 on Monday.
Yeah.
It's Monday, and I'm only 59. I got another year before 60 goes.
Poor Jenny. I feel bad for her.
What are you talking about? She walked off with a real great prize.
Oh, speaking of a great prize, I found something, and I'll be real quick. You know how today's Military Appreciation Day at the Big E?
Yeah.
There needs to be a D-Day at the Big E.
A DJ?
A Disability Day at the Big E for me and all my people.
Today is Disability Day?
No, there needs to be a Disability Day at the Big E for.
I see what you're getting at. Yeah, so you're looking to get it. You're looking to get a discount to in. I understand.
Steve, I don't know if you've noticed this, but every day is Disability Day at the Big E.
Well, I'm just trying to stand up and fight for my people.
Yeah, well, you're doing a good job of it.
And they're not necessarily in wheelchairs.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
All right, Hawkman, you have yourself a great weekend. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Okay, Rock 102. Good morning. Who's this?
Hey, good morning, guys. It's Scooter from Hamden.
6'7". Yeah.
Hey, I just wanted to let you guys know that down at the Post 9397, we've got live music tonight. The kitchen will be open, and this Sunday coming up, we have the public turkey shoot from 1 to whenever.
Where is this?
So come on down, have some fun.
You're talking about at the V in Hamden, right?
Correct.
Always a good
time. So if you don't want to waste your time at the Big E, you can always go to the turkey shoot in Hamden.
There you go.
Hey.
Yeah, I think it'd be a lot better time and a lot cheaper.
You know what? I've been to the turkey shoot. It is an awful lot of laughs.
Oh, yeah.
All right, very good. Well, you have yourself a good weekend.
Hey, you too, boss.
All right.
Rock 102. Okay, hold on a second. Rock 102. Good morning. Who's this?
This is Lou.
6'7".
Last name is Sassol.
Okay.
And I just wanted to say, how about that Connolly early this week, huh?
I know, huh? Looking pretty good, that kid. Knocking
Yeah,
down
hopefully
11.
He can do better on his.
Knocking down
Yeah,
11 in a row.
11's pretty good.
That's pretty damn good. Not bad.
Yeah. Hopefully he can do a little better than Peyton Tolley did on his second outing. But he's still got potential. He's got that really good fastball, but he's got to learn to locate those secondary pitches, or he's just going to get tagged.
Without boring everybody, just remember Don Ossie had 11 strikeouts in his first start. Never duplicated that again.
Yeah, right.
All right.
But I think Early's got some serious potential. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, let's say go Red Sox. Hopefully they sweep the Yankees and keep things moving.
Okay, thank you. Rock 102. Good morning. Who's this?
This is Eric, your tire guy.
6'7".
6'7".
Yeah.
I want to talk about gas station etiquette.
Station etiquette.
When you pull up to a gas station and every pump is open and you see a green handle, that means diesel. Please do not block my diesel pump. And when you're done pumping gas, I don't have time for you to go in and go grocery shopping or go to Dunkin' Donuts. Move your darn car.
There you go.
That annoys
that bugs me.
That annoys me so much when people.
It annoys the living crap out of me.
Especially when you got
I don't have time for you to go.
Will you let me talk?
Whose show is this?
Yeah, where? No, especially when the gas station only has 4 pumps, and it's a busy little gas station, and then all of a sudden people are like, "Oh, I'm going to go in and get some scratchies and a coffee."
Listen, if I got to go use the bathroom and grab a couple of Tic Tacs or whatever, I always park in the lot. I get away from the pumps.
Well, you pump first, and then you move over.
That's it.
There you go.
Simple, not
All
that
right.
hard. All right, thank you. Appreciate the call. All right, Rock 102. Good morning. Who's this?
Good morning, it's Vicky. How are you?
6'7".
What's up, Vicky?
Good. Well, first I want to say happy birthday, Eve to you.
Oh, thank you.
And second of all, I just want to know, or maybe somebody can comment, why do people dislike the Big E so much?
You know what?
Every year it comes around, I want a Big E buddy, and hardly anybody wants to go. I mean, I know it's expensive, but you can't take the money with you.
Well, that's true. I think part of the reason is it can be pricey and it can be very crowded, and not everybody likes a big crowd. On the other hand,
that's true.
Yeah.
On the other hand, people are going to go no matter what. So
listen, anybody who talks negatively about the Big E is not hurting their sales. They last year we went full on making fun of everything about that place, and yet they still had 180,000 people in one day.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
I'm kind of sad that my group of people, they just, I don't want to go. Oh, it's too crowded. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's that. Go on a rainy day when it's less crowded. And it comes but once a year. I mean, they talk about the Big E all over our country.
Oh, I know.
They should have a Big E singles night. Why don't they do that?
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Wow.
Yeah, bring back the nostalgia of that trumpets over there. We used to have the old lady night on Sunday nights.
Or like the previous call, Disability Day.
There you go.
Yeah, there
All
you
right.
go.
Thanks for the call. Appreciate it. Rock 102. Good morning. Who's this?
Hey, good morning, guys. It's Matt the Drunk from Enfield.
6'7", Matt the Drunk.
All right, 6'7" to you too, my brother. Hey, I got two quick things for you. First of all, I want to start you out with a nice joke to start your weekend.
All right.
All right. What do Amish people smoke after sex?
What do Amish people smoke after sex?
Yeah, I don't know. Probably a ham.
Ain't that right?
Yeah. And number two, I just want to give a shout-out to Vince the plumber. It seems like he's always giving shout-outs to people, but nobody ever shouts back, so I wanted to hook him up.
Oh, I'm pretty sure people are shouting at him all day long.
You're always shouting.
Oh, yeah, but just not on this line, I guess.
Well, we appreciate your call. Have a good weekend.
All right, love you guys. Have a good weekend.
All right, love you. Rock 102. Good morning. Who's this?
Dale.
Hey, Dale. What's up?
Oh, I want to talk about some great ideas you guys have about the Big E.
6-7.
You want singles night. You want disability day. I'm all for it.
Well,
and I never knew you knew how to speak Hawaiian so good.
Well,
okay.
All right, Dale. Well, you know what? When we
you
can,
guys are great.
When
Bye-bye.
we can hook all those things up. We'll let you know. Okay.
Oh yeah. What time? Am I gonna know before 4 or 5?
It won't happen today.
Yeah, it will happen. It'll happen when it'll happen.
Right. As long as you work on it, for sure. Singles night, that would be good.
Yeah, singles night at the Big E.
All right, we're all out of time. Thank you very much, Dale. Have a good weekend. Rock 102. Good morning.
Although Geraldine's was like the Mallory building.
a lot of wildlife.
A lot of
there.
clopping going on.
Oh, yeah. Rock 102. Good morning. Who's this?
Hey, Bad Joke Brian, back again for another round.
Bad Joke Brian, what's up, man? 6-7.
Yes. So I got 3 for you today.
Okay.
Never use beef stew as an internet password.
Why?
It's not Stroganoff.
Oh, I see.
All right, good. All right, number 2.
Truck carrying potato chips breaks down on the South End Bridge. Expected delays.
Delays, because it's like
Delays
the potato chip brand.
Number 3.
What would Bruce Lee drink to stay hydrated?
What?
Wata!
Yeah. I see.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
All
very
right.
good.
Well,
There
thank you
go.
so much.
Very good. Rock 102. Good morning. Who's this?
Hey, what's your favorite hang up on Macadamia in 15-second story?
6-7.
Yeah. Hey, you guys, I'm going to be short, sweet. Great week. Funny shows this week. Have a great weekend, and go Red Sox.
Whoa.
Wow.
Somebody learned brevity over here. What's
Wow,
going on?
I almost have to applaud you for your effort. That's very
Get
good.
off my phone.
Thank you, guys.
Rock 102. Good morning. Who's this?
Hey, it's Joe from Brimfield.
6-7.
6-7.
What's up, Joe?
How was that?
That was perfect.
Yeah, that was great.
Oh, my God. Awesome, dude. All right, happy birthday, Nagel.
It's not my birthday. It's Bax's birthday.
My birthday on Monday.
Bax's birthday, yeah.
Yes.
I even remember, it's Bax's birthday, but I said Nagel by accident. Every time I remember something, you just misslip it.
Yeah, that can happen.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you guys at the Big E, right? Live at the Big E or something?
Dan Williams will be there this morning.
Dan Williams, yeah, I wish I could go to the Big E, but I'm busy with stuff. Plus, I'm
All right.
watching the Yankees Red Sox with my dad on Apple TV.
That's a good idea.
Right. Okay, well, listen, you have a good time watching those Sox, okay?
Yeah, go Red Sox.
All right, thank you. Rock 102. Good morning. Who's this?
Hi, this is Rick Meister from Chicopee.
6-7.
You guys are doing good. Yeah. But, hey, I wanted to ask a question. Was there a 3-county fair at all this year? Usually they have that before the Big E, don't they?
I'm pretty sure there was.
I think they did.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess I missed it because I didn't hear nothing about
It's always Labor Day weekend, isn't it?
Jeez, now I'm really confused. Yeah, okay,
Well,
I don't know then.
yeah.
That's why I was asking.
Yeah.
But anyway, you guys have been hilarious this morning. I just wanted to pass it on.
No, thank you.
Doing a great job.
All right.
And hey, I'll probably see you guys next Thursday at the
The shortstop.
shortstop.
Wow, $20 dinner and a comedy show.
All right, very good.
Yeah.
You have yourself a good
Take
weekend.
care.
All right, there
You
we
too
go.
now.
You,
Bye-bye.
okay, you too. Very good. One more, maybe?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right, Rock 102. Good morning. Who's this?
6-7.
Hey! Now we're talking. What's up?
Hey, this is Vince the Bummer. I want to say hi to my friends that don't want to say hi to me at Blumpkin and Hills. And I'm Ben from the Farmer Rimmer for laying pipe, and it has no plumbing. I want to say hi to my ex-wife, future ex-wife, and have a great day.
All right.
There you go.
You bet. Have a great weekend.
A
Well,
lot
there
of
you go.
shout-outs there today.
Yeah, that's not too bad. 6-7. It's 8:23. By the way, thanks to Linton Septic for their support of God knows what the hell this is.
It's something.
It was.
Yeah.
On this day.
That's right.
It was. on Rock 102. It's 8:25 with Bax and Nagle and Rock 102.
Liam's got the full forecast for you.
Hey, for all you wine lovers out there, they've been kind of going back and forth. Do I want to get that Rock 102 wine passport or not? There's less than 10 of them available. I know. So here's the deal. You get $75. $75 will get you $150 worth of gift certificates to local spots like Middle Hills Winery, White House and Vineyard, Hardwick Vineyard and Winery. Half off. That's a heck of a deal. They don't expire until August of 2026. You have plenty of time to enjoy the wine, but you got to get these things right away. Less than 10 available now. You can get yours today at the Shop 30 store at rock102.com.
No, I want the wine pass.
Oh, I was too late to get the wine pass.
Here's a comment from the Route 10 Tire listener line at 293-1021. You guys are personally making 6-7 not cool anymore. That's the point.
Yes, well, guess what? You can thank us later.
We want the teenagers to scream, they're ruining it. Those guys on the radio are ruining it.
We had our own thing, and those guys screwed it all up.
Yeah, it's like Facebook when they took that over. Now it's all boomers.
Yeah, well,
people yelling at each other.
We're this close to ruining TikTok, too, so keep your pants on, kids.
Oh, they've already ruined it.
Yeah, I know, we definitely have. It's 8:27. News is next to Rock 8:29 with Bax and Nagle and Rock 102. It's time for news brought to you by Aquapump, an expert in all water supply systems. From the well to the pump and into the house. There's local radio icon Steve Nagle.
It is finally open! Yeah! The Big E, the Eastern States Exposition, the Walmart without a roof. It is wide open and ready for your business.
Finally, I'll get my chance to have a baked potato.
Ooh, a baked potato. Next to a cow taking a dump.
That's the best kind.
That's the best kind.
That's my favorite kind of baked potato topping.
Yep, that's right. The Big E, the largest event on the East Coast. Really? The largest event on the East Coast?
Well, I mean, it's the largest. What else is bigger than this?
On the East Coast, I would think that there was something that was bigger, like in Atlanta or...
I don't know if anything specifically draws 180,000 people in a day like this does.
Anyway, it kicks off. It's already kicked off. It's been open for a half an hour, and oh my God, I've missed so much already. In 30 minutes.
I bet you could just kick yourself for all you've missed so far.
There's only almost 17 days left of the fair.
And it's getting shorter every day.
Today is Military Appreciation Day, free admission to active duty, retired military personnel, and veterans with a valid ID. Last year, the fair set a new attendance record with 1.63 million visitors, and the second weekend was particularly busy, with Saturday seeing nearly 180,000 attendees.
What could possibly be wrong with that?
Visitors are advised to avoid traveling to the fair between 8:30 a.m. and 11 a.m. to avoid traffic congestion.
Well,
I guess you're supposed to get in there.
I do not know, Steve. I do know that traffic can build, but boy, once you get there, you almost forget that you were in traffic for 6 hours.
And tonight, it's Government Mule back in the saddle tour with J.J. Gray and Mofro.
Mofro?
Yeah.
It's one of my favorites.
Didn't that place go out of business? Nobody was really eating the yogurt.
No, Steve, that's a froyo.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yes.
Tomorrow, Busta Rhymes and Rick Ross.
Really?
Busta Rhymes, Busta Bus. Yeah. And then Cole Swindle with John Morgan on Sunday.
Well, that's going to be good.
That's going to wrap up a weekend. I just love modern-day country music.
Yeah, you know what? I love it, too. And I tell you what, I could almost listen to anything if I could just stomach that for a 5-minute span of time.
My kid really likes country music, like the modern day country music.
Is there something like some sort of aversion therapy?
Yeah, I know. I was trying to see if I could get somebody to talk to her about it, but I
hope for your sake it's a phase.
All I do is anytime a country song comes on, and it doesn't matter which one it is, they all sound exactly the same. Yep, drinking beer in my pickup truck, going down to the river with a hot little lady. Yeah. Who wants some of this pickup truck?
You know, it's interesting. I know a lot of people that love that kind of music, and I am not here to be critical.
Well, it's crap.
But, you know.
I can be critical. It's not, it's processed. It's all like, electronic. Yeah, bring back the old days with the...
You know what it is? You know what I find? To me, it's like yacht rock with a drawl.
Yeah.
Think of like all those great yacht rock classics that if you just gave the drawl, it could easily be like a country song.
Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind, y'all. 'Cause you're a rich girl and you're gone too far, 'cause you know it don't matter anyway. You can rely on the old man's money. You can rely on the old man's money. You're a rich girl.
Yeah, see what I'm talking about?
I like that.
You just change the intonation of the...
See, but I would prefer that over what it is now. Gonna go down to a river. Gonna bang a girl in the back of a pickup truck while I'm smoking a beer in the back.
I'm drinking 12 packs of whiskey, and I'm going to get into an accident with my truck. You know, I just don't like it. I hate every doggone bit of it. Yeah, and like, I can listen to old country.
Yeah.
I can listen to, like, the old picking and grinning on the hee-haws. Yeah. I can do that. But this stuff is just deadly.
I'm just a lonely boy looking for a trad wife. Somebody who knows their place in the kitchen and raise my babies and serve me beer in my red pickup truck.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
There you go. See?
Yeah.
You just want it's just it sucks. It's really 6-7. Yeah. The regular price of admission, $20 for adults. $16 for seniors and $12 for children ages 6 through 12. Kids under 5 are free.
You know, the more I'm thinking about it, like, every yacht rock song with a country western drawl sounds like modern country.
All right.
Gonna find my baby, gonna hold her tight, gonna grab some afternoon delight. My motto's always been when it's right while waiting to the middle of a cold, dark night.
I don't have the lyrics in front of me.
But it's true.
Yeah. Well, I was tired of my lady. We've been together too long. Like a worn out recording of my favorite song. So as she lay there sleeping, I read the paper in bed.
If you like pina colada.
If you like penis colada. Oh, wait.
Get caught in the rain.
That's the dirty version I do in concert. That's like the Garth Brooks extra, where he added an extra lyric to that song about the thunder and whatnot. And then that, hey, we had an extra layer to that Friends in Low Places song you can only hear on the live album.
That's right.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Anyway, the Big E's open.
Yes.
I don't know. There's not much you can say. Like, everybody knows what's going on there. I mean, obviously, you want to take a look to see if you have a lineup, but it's the same thing.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
They have completely remodeled the whole thing. You know what I heard yesterday?
What?
I heard that there is a trash receptacle that has been turned by 1/4 of an inch. It's like you wouldn't even recognize it.
Really?
Yeah, you wouldn't even recognize the place.
Oh, and then the good news is my kids don't really want to go to that stuff, except yesterday. Hey, they have pickle ice cream down there, and I like pickles. We should go try that. And I'm like,
that's the thing that motivates your kids to go?
I'm like, who raised you?
I
never put disgusting things on things that shouldn't be, pickle ice cream. No.
That's not enough to go stand in line or wait in traffic for.
Listen, I'm going to go, I could go buy Tillamook and throw some Vlasic pickle juice over the top of it, and give you the same thing.
A waste of a good, pearly good $8 thing of ice cream.
Oh, this person wrote in, I missed it. What is this 6-7 about?
6-7?
6-7. Well, now she's not going to know until she goes back.
Here's
this
an
is
idea.
how we're getting to listen to the podcast.
Here's an idea. Go listen to the podcast. It's brought to you by Curry Honda Chicopee. Experience the best.
Yeah.
You can find it on Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Spotify, the Rock 102 YouTube channel, and on the app.
Well, there you go. See? You guys are cracking me up this morning. It's Friday. I really don't care what's going on right now. I'm already checked out for the weekend because I'm thinking about all the great things at the Big E.
I'm thinking about all the great yacht rock classics I'm going to turn into country songs.
Example?
Well, I mean, let me think of a good one.
Of a good one?
Like, Easy by the Commodores. There you go.
Yo, I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. Yeah, I can see that happening.
Yeah.
Or
I can totally see Lionel Richie as a cowpoke.
Hello, is it me you're looking for?
I can see it in your eyes.
I don't know the lyrics. I don't know. I don't remember the lyrics.
I'm just saying.
It's only when I hear the song that I can remember the lyrics. You know what I mean? Like when you actually hear you don't have to pull it up. I'm not asking.
Are you sure?
I don't want that right now.
Okay. All right. I mean, I was trying to be helpful.
Well, you're not really being helpful.
I'm really just being agitated.
No, because we're trying to be creative by recreating those songs.
Right.
So, but if we're not doing that, then give me a list of yacht rock songs.
Let's see. The yacht rock top 100 according to Spotify. We did "Rich Girl," right?
Yeah.
"This Is It" by Kenny Loggins. Let's see. Whatever. "Baby Come Back" by Player. Let me see. "Sailing" by Christopher Cross.
Oh, here. Love will keep us together. Think of me, babe, whenever some sweet talking girl comes along, singing a song. Don't mess around, you just gotta be strong. Just stop. Wow! 'Cause I really love you. Stop. I've been thinking of you. Look at my heart and let love keep us together. I think you're absolutely right about that. You have stumbled on to a new connection in music.
I hope by doing this connection, it ruins country music very much like 6-7 has been ruined by you.
Well, I wanted that to happen.
Well, consider
because
this.
I'm tired of hearing it.
Consider this to be one of our most important broadcasts.
Apparently, the teachers at school are doing it too.
Shouldn't there be education going on in schools instead?
Some of them hate it, and they want to write the kids up for it. And then some of them are like, well, I'm going to give you a 6 or 7 choice, and then they're like subliminally doing it in the thing. I don't necessarily agree with that. Just put an end to it.
Yeah, stop it right now. Knock it off.
Maybe we have something else to talk about. Is there something else we can talk about? The Humpty Dumpty statue. This is a good one. Cops in Cape May, New Jersey are looking for 2 people who stole an iconic Humpty Dumpty statue from a miniature golf course last Sunday.
Really?
Yeah, Cape May. Cape May is about 40 miles south of Atlantic City.
Thank you.
Whatever. It happened at 4 o'clock in the morning, and alcohol may have been a factor.
In stealing the Humpty Dumpty.
Yeah.
No, that sounds like the act of sober people.
A few different security cameras got them on video, and it looks like at least one of them was walking with a beer. They scaled a fence at a place called Ocean Putt Mini Golf and ripped Humpty right off the wall.
Now, what would happen, hypothetically?
Yeah.
They steal the Humpty Dumpty,
and
it falls apart into a million pieces.
Well, then all those king's horses and all those king's men, they're not going to be able to put him back together again.
With today's technology,
nah.
You don't think there's some sort of epoxy they could use?
You're going to have AI Humpty. That's what you get.
Yeah, you're going to need a lot of energy for that one. You need extra batteries.
He was the main feature on the 14th hole.
Is that a fact?
Yes. Last we heard, cops had not tracked them down, But the good news is it looks like the mini golf place will be able to put Humpty together again. The guys who took him left him outside another property a few doors down.
Someone left a Dumpty in the rain?
Yeah. Well, this is one of those things. How could you possibly keep something like this without somebody saying something? Which I'm convinced 2 years, 3 years from now, we're going to hear somebody who has that Rock 102 tent in their backyard because they're going to think it's safe.
Yeah.
And they're going to put it up in their backyard for a barbecue.
And someone's going
to go, that's the Rock 102 tent.
Yeah. Someone's going to flip.
Yeah. Well, because they know there's a prize in it for them.
Well, there is not. Yeah. Here's the prize. We're going to get a brand new set of handcuffs when you get arrested.
Didn't we offer like Applebee's gift certificates or something like that when it was first happening?
Yeah, we did.
I don't remember what the prize was that we did.
It was something really nice. Applebee's, Friendly, something like that.
Yeah, all right.
I'll tell you what. We get it. I'd be willing to buy up to $100 in Cracker Barrel gift certificates.
What?
I know.
Cracker Barrel?
That's how generous
You want
I'm
day-old
feeling.
meatloaf?
Listen, day-old meatloaf, biscuits that could break your tooth.
Yeah.
Those are the kinds of things I'm willing to offer.
All right, here we go. To finish off the 6-7 thing, this is how the kids talk. I bet here's a skibbity toilet times 6-7 style. Skibbity bop, yes, this ain't your Nan Sunday Farmers Market. Nah, fam. This is Skibbity Riz Hub where New England pulls up in boss mode. Mad spinning teacups that'll skibbity your guts into reverse. No seatbelt, no problem. Just hold on to your dignity and pray to G-Toilet. Food? Yeah, damn. States representing. Massachusetts came through in Carhartt drip. Vermont brought in cheese in the trees. And Connecticut trying to act bougie but still caught lacking at the corn dog stand. Massachusetts stay winning, though. 6-7, pulled up with the drill beat, bumping in the background. Step in the Big E, no cap, no lacking, skibbity walking while the goats stay clapping. Candy floss, sticky, wrist stay trappy, caught in the hay maze, cameraman snappy, vibes, unspoken, Riz everywhere. Stall vendors got more hustle than a toilet titan on Red Bull. Cotton candy girls that TikTok spin. That whole place smells like popcorn and livestock. Peak sensory overload. That was very good.
Yeah, you know what? I've never heard you make more sense.
Well, I mean, they pointed out that it was totally done on ChatGPT, but at least ChatGPT knows what it's talking about.
6-7.
6-7. Your Pioneer Valley forecast today going to be sunny and 76 for the first day of the Big E. It's 58 right now in downtown Springfield. I'm Steve Nagle, and that's the news on Rock 102 6-7.
Rock 102, Springfield's Classic Rock. It's 8:53 and Living Color with Bax and Nagle on Rock 102.
It's going to be, sunny and a high of 76 and backwards at 6-7.
Oh,
it's 58 right now in downtown Springfield.
You know, Steve, it is a Shop Friday here at Rock 102, and this morning at 9 o'clock, if you go to rock102.com, imagine this, save 30% off to Bub's Barbecue. Old school barbecue, the way it's supposed to be. Slow pit smoked ribs, brisket, wings, smothered in sauce, all those house-made sides you can eat. Check out their Saturday and Sunday breakfast buffet. Bub's Barbecue in Sunderland. That starts at 9 o'clock today at the Shop 30 store at rock102.com. Don't miss out. 30% off at Bub's.
There you go, Bubs. But we've had that down at the marathon before.
And it was delicious.
Absolutely delicious.
Ain't nothing wrong with Bubs. 30% off. Perfect.
Yeah, I like a good barbecue.
Last night, I want to thank everybody that came out to the Fort celebration for Trailer Trash. That was a good time. Always fun to hang out with my good time friends. Introduce the band. That was kind of cool. Always like hanging with those guys.
Did you have a good time?
Yeah, I had a real good time. And, there's lots of other really nice events that are on the way, and I'm sure I'll be telling you about them as we get closer, but pretty nice turnout last night, so I want to thank everybody who participated and helped out and raise the money for the Jimmy Fund.
When's the Oktoberfest down there?
October? I don't...
Which, the whole idea of Oktoberfest would be in October, yet in Germany, where Oktoberfest is held, it's in September. What is that all about? Is it like to welcome the month of October? Like I don't understand.
I think
the
it's
meaning
in
behind
preparation of October.
it. And you know what? If it's a lengthy explanation, don't even bother.
It's not, but their Oktoberfest is October 10th and 11th. The largest and most authentic Oktoberfest in Western Mass. Tickets now available.
Hold on. Oktoberfest, Germany. Let's see. Oktoberfest, the world's largest folk festival, a beer festival combined with event. It takes place from mid-September to the first Sunday in October. It's like their Big E, I guess.
Yeah.
Our boss went there once. He went once.
Yeah.
To Munich or something like that.
I told you that Andy Yee had gone a couple of years ago, and he went with Tony Ravosa, and they were calling me at home to tell me that they were at Oktoberfest. They may have had a little bit to drink.
Hey, Bax, you know where we are, you son of a bitch? 30,000 feet above your head, you bastard! I believe that's exactly what Andy Yee sounded like, too.
Not exactly, not exactly, but he called to tell me how much of a damn good time he was having.
Baxy, what's up, you son of a bitch?
He was very proud to let you know that he was the only Chinese guy in America to own a German restaurant.
Oh, yeah, he was very proud of that.
Yeah, he was very proud of that.
Yeah.
Anyhow, great time last night. So thanks to everybody that's coming out. Always good to hang with all those folks.
And also a great time at the $20 dinner and a comedy show over at the Shortstop.
Now, that's the last one you're doing for a while, right?
No, we're doing one every Thursday. But Brian Bowden, who and this guy Don Zolo, another guy.
Yeah.
People have a good time at those shows. How can you not?
You're bringing good people in there. And I'm not even talking about the audience. Some of those are a little sketchy, but the comics are really good.
And there's, I'm not.
You're getting there. Takes practice.
Staple.
One of these days.
Just a staple. I did all my Big E material because I had just come from the Big E media party.
And these are all jokes that you wrote in the car?
No, I've had them. I mean, they're in the Steve Nagle Rolodex in my mind.
And the Steve Nagle Comedy Spank Bank, that's where they came
That's
from. That's
right.
Yeah.
The Steve Nagle Comedy Spank Bank. It is an LLC, it's a limited liability company.
And heavily on the limited.
That's right. But good time out there, and we're going to be... listen, if you don't want to spend the money to go to the Big E, $20 to get into the Big E, and then you still got to spend a hell of a lot more money to get whatever you want. You could spend $20, go to the Shortstop. You don't even have to buy...
You could spend $20 on a single food item at the Big E.
That's right.
Or spend the money on the parking, not have enough money for the food.
Yeah.
$20, it gets you everything.
And
Parking, food, comedy.
And again, they're not hurting down.
No, they'll be fine. Don't you worry. It's not even a competition.
Well, it should be.
But it's not. It's not. You're not competing against them. They're not competing against you. It's two totally different entities.
Well, there you go.
There you have it. It's 8:58 with Bax and Nagle on Rock 102. Rock 102, Springfield's Classic Rock. It's 9/11 and ZZ Top with Bax and Nagle on Rock 102.
6-7.
Yes, 6-7.
It's going to be a nice day today for the great New England State Fair, which opened an hour and 11 minutes ago. It is going to be sunny with a high of 75, which is pretty neat.
And what if all the food is ready to go and to be served at 8 o'clock, or is that's when they turn on the gas and let her rip?
I'm sure they get there 10 minutes before and they fire up the gas grill. And the fryers.
Yeah. I can't imagine they're selling last year's 18-inch corn dog or anything like that. You know what I mean?
The weird thing is I've never seen anything that was down. You know what I mean? Nobody is seemingly, at least not in my experience of visiting, of a meltdown where a food vendor had to shut down because of an emergency or something like that. I've never seen a closed kiosk.
I'm sure it's happened.
Yeah.
Been around for 90 years or so.
Yeah.
Something had to have gone wrong. But on opening day, everything runs like clockwork.
Yeah, clockwork.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good stuff.
I told you my grandfather used to show chickens at the Big E many, many years ago.
Oh, yeah? You have any roosters there?
He did. He had roosters, Rhode Island Reds.
Really? Rhode Island Reds.
Rhode Island Reds.
The Rhode Island Red Rocket.
That's one way of putting it. Sure. He had hens and roosters.
And he, who's having sex with the rooster? Or the hen?
They're all having sex with a hen.
That's perverse.
Yeah, but he used to show chickens and won a few awards along the way.
You know, now that you mention that, I just had an interaction with a guy upstairs.
Yeah.
Who said, this guy asked me to pet his Cocker Spaniel, and I should have just stuck with the Spaniel.
Well, that's what happens when you give somebody too many choices.
Well, that's the problem, you know?
Right, I know.
It was, all right.
Yeah.
I just wanted to pass that along.
Well, I appreciate
thought that was kind of funny.
That is a hoot.
Yeah.
It's 9:14 at Rock 102.